Today's mindfulness session will focus on the affirmation, I refuse to make someone else miserable just because I am. Please find a comfortable position. Let's begin. Some days we wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and no matter how hard we try, we cannot get to a positive point. Other times, either through external events or others' actions, they can negatively impact both our day and mood. This is normal. Sometimes these bad days are just one-offs in a sea of good days. Other times, bad days begin to accumulate, and one bad day turns into 2, 5, 7, or more. While it is expected that these days will come and go, we should not expect to take our negative emotions out on those around us, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a perfect stranger. In this session, we are going to work on self-soothing so that we may better process our negative emotions so those around us are not hurt by them. I'm going to give you a few moments just to settle into yourself and into your breath. I would like for you to begin by slowly and deeply inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Repeat this for the next few moments. Now, I would like for you, Now, before we get into effectively self-soothing, we are going to start by creating a safe space, because sometimes processing negative emotions can be difficult and intimidating. Please use this time to begin to mentally build out this safe place. It can be your room, a spot under your favorite tree, a friend or family member's home, or even a favorite memory. Now I want you to build out the space. What do you hear? Laughter, music, silence, the wind? What do you see? Your loved ones, friends, beautiful blue sky, the beach. What do you feel? The warm sun hitting your skin, ocean waves gently crashing at your feet, or the warmth of your favorite blanket. And what do you smell? Flowers blooming, your favorite meal, an ocean breeze. Take the next few moments to continue building out this safe space in your mind. Remember that during this exercise, if you feel emotionally overwhelmed, go back to the safe space you just created. Now let's focus on relaxing our bodies. I want you to first start by sitting up as straight as possible, as though there's a string at the top of your head and it's being tugged on slightly to elongate your spine. And now I want you to drop your shoulders. They may feel like they're up at your ears. Just pull them down. Now I want you to gently and slowly rotate your head clockwise. Return to center. And now rotate counterclockwise. And return to center. Now I want you to inhale deeply, but this time focus on where your breath is going. Is it staying in your chest or is it staying in your abdomen? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. This time, when you inhale, expand your chest. And when you exhale, expand your abdomen. Let it get so comfortable that you feel like you're almost gonna start slouching. And now I want you to just gently rock back and forth, first clockwise at your hips, and then rock back and forth counterclockwise with your hips. And I want you to make sure that the palms of your hands are rested on your knees, facing up, so that it's like you're receiving a gift. Give your fingers a little wiggle. And now, I want you to give your toes a wiggle. Now that we are relaxed, we're going to work through a couple of the dominant emotions: sad, happy, angry, and self-love. Whenever I name an emotion, I want you, without judgment, to just pay attention to how that emotion manifests in your body. For example, if I think angry, that might start anxiety in my stomach, which will then transform into my heart racing. Now, that is an overwhelming experience and it is an overwhelming sensation. But if I can recognize how it makes me feel right now in this safe and calm space, when this emotion is triggered in the future, I can adjust accordingly. So for the moment, I want you to take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. And don't forget, you can always go back to your safe space. The first emotion I want you to sit with is happy. Notice how you feel when you experience the emotion of happiness. Do you maybe feel a rush of warmth over your body? Excitement? Comfort? Don't change anything, just observe how it feels. Now, we will focus on the next emotion. But first, another big, deep, cleansing breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Now we're going to process the emotion of anger. This may also cause your chest to tighten, your heart rate to quicken, your stomach maybe is in knots, your jaw is tight, your shoulders are clenched. Whatever it is, just passively observe it. Remember that you are in a safe space, and you can always go to the safe space you created. Now we are going to move on to the emotion of sadness. Let's take a big, deep, cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Sadness is a complex emotion. It can be tied up in happiness and anger. It can be linked to disappointment and just flat out pain. Please remember that you are in a safe space and you can go to your safe space. But I want you to pay attention to where the emotion of sadness hits you. Does it hit your body with discomfort all over? Maybe you feel weak and tired. Just passively observe how sadness hits your body. And now we will move on to my favorite emotion, self-pride. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Deeply inhale and deeply exhale. When you think about pride of self, how does that hit your body? Do you feel energized and reinvigorated? Maybe you feel like you're buzzing a little bit with energy and excitement. Maybe you have healthy butterflies in your belly because you're so happy and proud of yourself. And if you don't know what it feels like to have pride, then I want you to imagine how you would like for it to feel, how you would like for it to manifest in your body. I'll give you a few moments. Now that we have gone through these 4 emotions, 2 that can be difficult and negative, and 2 that can be equally difficult but positive, I want you to remember how these emotions felt in this moment. In today's session, we took personal inventory and then cataloged how both positive and negative emotions manifest in our body physically. If we are to break the cycle of making those around us miserable just because we are miserable, we need to know what it feels like. There are going to be days where someone or something will trigger anger, frustration, sadness. It's normal. But what we cannot do is unjustly make those around us equally angry or sad or frustrated. When those moments undoubtedly come, I want you to think back to today's session and remember your safe space, and remember how we cataloged these emotions. And then I want you to give yourself and those around you grace. Because just like you don't deserve to be miserable, they don't deserve to be miserable. Thank you.